Brooklyn Nets. It's been a tough road for this team so far, but tonight they'll have the energy of the crowd on their side, and they'll look to ride it to victory. Lakers, Nets, up next. We're back in a moment. Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, LeBron James, arguably the most versatile player in league history. He said, quote, "I don't have a position. I'm not a point guard, a shooting guard, a small forward, a power forward, or a center. I'm just a ball player. I do a little bit of everything and whatever it takes to win. That's my job description."
This guy's one of one, Allie. Thank you. Here are the five for the Lakers. LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Malik Beasley is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Walker in at the small forward. And for the Nets, they've got Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Now here's Dinwiddie. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Clock at 6, and they call an illegal screen here. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
The moment this guy steps on the hardwood, you know what time it is. Offense, defense, transition, it doesn't matter where the game goes. He's going to be the one dominating things.
Now, here is James. Pass to Walker. And here's Davis. Beasley outside. Here's Walker. Over Johnson. Walker's shot is off. Johnson against Walker. The shot by Johnson, no good. Johnson against Walker. Pass to Beasley. And he jams it home with authority.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. From deep, Johnson. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game.
Now here's Davis. They shoot again. And finished off by Davis.
Anthony Davis has been huge on the offensive glass, using his length to get second chance points. 4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
To the paint. Beasley outside. Throws it up high. James outside. Rebounded by the Nets.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Bridges. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day 1 of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
And the second free throw is good.
When it comes to longevity and skill, no one has done it better than LeBron James. He's in a category all to himself.
Brooklyn calls timeout. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
Now here's Dinwiddie. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Johnson against Walker. Claxton. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Over the years, no team in the NBA has had more star power than the Lakers. They always have at least one future Hall of Famer on the roster.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. You know, when we talk about the Lakers, you expect them to have a superstar.
B.A., starting with Wilt in the 60s, then Kareem during the 70s, Magic dominating the 80s, and more recently Shaq and Kobe, LeBron and AD, the biggest names flock to L.A.
You know, this Lakers team is running with one of the most veteran squads in the league, Smitty.
Tons of experience and wisdom on their bench. These are all battle-tested guys, B.A., who know how to overcome tough situations and win games.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Bridges. In the game against New York, very impressive. Misses off the left iron. The Lakers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Here's James. The rebound by the Nets. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. We never really saw them back off.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Now here's Walker. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Beasley, the pass to Walker. James, outside. Three-pointer. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Brooklyn trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To the left wing. Claxton down low. Check by James. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Russell up top. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Here's Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
And he makes a first.
You know, Anthony Davis has had his share of injury struggles, having to miss valuable games at times.
Both free throws good from Davis. You know, the thing with AD, he's always bounced back from his injuries.
I totally agree with you, B.A. It's a true credit to his resiliency, physically and mentally as well.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the Lakers, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another.
I think for Los Angeles, They've been a real Cinderella story for sure. It's clear they believe in themselves. That kind of camaraderie is so valuable to a team's success.
They've been one of the great stories in the league this year. No doubt about it. Fans all over the league have gotten behind these guys.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Russell to pass to Beasley. Now here's Walker. Pass to Russell. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Beasley following the bucket by the Nets. And again, the Lakers, no good.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And Bridges, here we go. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Walker finds James. Off target from three-point range.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
Bridges outside. Here's Claxton. And he banks in the layup.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Russell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Walker. Beasley outside. Launches a three. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got his fourth rebound in this one. Russell against Dinwiddie. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 to shoot. Takes a three. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Walker passes to James. Trying to get back on track. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by James. Walker's got 5.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
Dinwiddie against Russell. Pass to Johnson. It's Bridges on the wing. That shot off. Good work defensively by James.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Brooklyn. O'Neal, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Thomas comes in for Johnson. And it's Curry in for Bridges. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in for Walker. Now here's Vanderbilt. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Outside Davis.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Mills, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hachimura's checked in for Davis. Bamba comes in for LeBron. Reeves is checked in for Beasley. And it's Schroeder in for Russell. Now here's Bamba. Yes, it's good. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Claxton. And he also played a big role in their last game with New York. Pass to Thomas. And here's Curry. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there. The defense adjusted to that very well. The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Harris is checked in for Claxton. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, Some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches. He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Mills with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bamba against Harris. Outside Mills. As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
Patty Mills is not a guy you like to bail out and put him on the foul line. Reason why, he is deadly. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Mills against Schroeder. Pass to Reeves. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Outside Curry. Here's O'Neal. From deep. Hachimura with a rebound. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And the Nets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. To the middle. Here's Thomas. And that one is stuffed right through.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Reeves. Back to Schroeder. Here's Hachimura. He's marked by Finney Smith. And he makes it. Hachimura's got 5 now.
The pass by Schroeder, finding the right balance between scoring and facilitating.
Down low. Here's Finney Smith. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
1:29 left in the first quarter here. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Schroeder. Unloads from 13. And the jumper is on the mark. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Nice recognition by Schroeder. Loving the mid-range. Just taking what the defense allows.
Outside Curry. Harris with it. The 3. Good D by Vanderbilt.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
They're really not doing themselves any favors picking up this many fouls so early.
36 seconds left in the first. Right side, Finney Smith. Pass to Thomas from 15 feet away. Tries again. Harris outside. Knocks down the long J. The Lakers in the lead. Over to the wing. Hachimura, right side. Over Finney Smith. Bamba, the pass to Schroeder. Hachimura with 4 on the clock. And it's Bamba with the bucket inside. Bamba's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Los Angeles shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip on the court for the Lakers. Mo Bamba out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Davis. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Schroeder in at the 2-guard position.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
And the Nets with possession here. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. Can't get it to drop. And Los Angeles the other way now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up and banks it in. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket on the night.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Pass to Bamba. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. James is checked in for Los Angeles. Beasley comes in for Schroeder. Pass to Beasley. James, left side. Now here's Bamba. 4 on the clock. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Finney-Smith. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Russell against Mills. Now Russell looking for his first basket, still in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul. Walker, he's checked in for Bamba. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The 3 from Russell. Buries it from 3.
A volume 3-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Dinwiddie passes to Mills. It's Bridges on the wing. Walker covering. Claxton can't get it to go.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Beasley for 3. Here's Davis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Strong move by AD. You see why he's been averaging 7 to 8 free throws a game over the past few seasons.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. You think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Beasley finds James over Finney-Smith. The shot by James, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
The first one falls. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And so he hits both. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Beasley outside. Pass to Walker. Back to Beasley. There's the triple. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Claxton. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Here's Dinwiddie. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Beasley outside. Pass to Davis. It's stolen by Johnson. To the wing, right side. Russell against Dinwiddie. Now here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded closely. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. He does not get the second one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Now, here is James. 29 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
Goes back up. 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Nets on D. They trail by 11. Walker for 3. Dinwiddie with a rebound for Brooklyn. They've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Claxton. And here's Finney-Smith. Checked by Davis. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. And the Lakers call time here. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
So the Nets making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. And the Lakers with possession here. They've led by as many as 14. Russell from outside. He's off on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Inside. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Back to Russell. Hachimura, the pass to Beasley. Now here's Russell. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Walker. He shoots it. They get the rebound. James. Deflected. And they get it back. And it's Hachimura missing.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And the layup is good off the glass. And it's now only a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Russell. The shot's good on the assist by James. Russell's got 5.
Oh, defenses try to get physical with Russell, but he has great body control and composure. Tough to throw him off his game.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Give him 8. To the inside. Claxton can't get it to go.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Outside Russell. Pass to Hachimura. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off. 0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for Hachimura. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Mills. From deep, Johnson. Here's Claxton. And the layup is good. He's got 5.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Reeves. Outside Walker. Hachimura with the ball. Working on Claxton. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Cash, Mills with the bucket.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
The Lakers in the lead. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Schroeder comes in for Russell. Nets on D. It's a 5-point game. Hachimura, the pass to Walker. Here's Reeves. He's covered by Curry. The jump hook. Back to Walker. Fires for 3. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul.
They shot so well in the first quarter, but haven't gotten the same kind of looks in the second.
The Nets shooting only 42%. Pass to Claxton. Here's O'Neal. Johnson with it. Walker covering. Johnson with a bucket. And now just a 3-point Laker lead.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. And here's Walker. 5 points in the game. Here's Reeves. And that one hits the back iron.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Reeves. Back to Schroeder. Outside Walker. Hachimura up top. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Bamba's checked in for Walker. So it's Brooklyn now. They trail by 1. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Claxton's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Here's Reeves, averaging around 6 a game. And the Lakers call time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Schroeder with it to the wing on the left. Vanderbilt to pass to Bamba. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
The Nets with the lead. Outside Mills. Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Schroeder passes to Hachimura. Outside Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Thomas, he's checked in for Johnson. Schroeder against Mills. A shot to stop the run. And the play by Schroeder as he finishes. Schroeder's got his 2nd basket.
Schroeder has speed to burn, but also has a great feel for finding angles to convert on the drive.
And yep, it's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. Schroeder passes to Hachimura. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from 11. Another shot. Pass to Bamba. Back to Hachimura. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those 2 elements all the time.
Now Mills. He's got 12. Here's Thomas. All sorts of time. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Here's Vanderbilt after the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Reeves. Takes the three. The shot no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Curry goes in. Can't hit from in close.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Mills.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Stolen by Schroeder. Free throw good, Schroeder.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
And both free throws good for Schroeder. 5 ticks left to play in the half. With 2 seconds left. And he goes in for the dunk.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Nets leading by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter was a difficult one for Brooklyn. They gave themselves a lot of work to do by letting the deficit get to as many as 9 points in the period. Things really took a positive turn for them in the second quarter, though, as they went on a huge run and now find themselves leading by 4. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
The passing is what kept the offense rolling. The communication has been tremendous. Guys are working as a unit and not as individuals. They've got to repeat that kind of ball movement in the second half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, I love that they were forceful at their offensive end. They got the shots they wanted. They played aggressively and got to the line. A strong attacking mindset. I like it. We'll see if they bring the same attitude in the second half, though.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Patrick Mills.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Beasley with the teardrop. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Bridges. Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Schroeder. And they're on the break from 12 feet. Rebound Brooklyn. Now here's Bridges. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The Lakers trail. James outside. And here's Beasley. About a minute played here in the second half. That's tipped. Russell against Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Plenty of space. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his third assist of the night. Well, the Lakers shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's James. Rebounded by the Nets. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bridges against Beasley. Bridges down low. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Russell to pass to James. With the fadeaway. Here's Bamba. Nails the baby hook. Bamba's got 9.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Russell against Dinwiddie. Left side Johnson. Pass to O'Neal. James with a steal. Beasley outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Walker, he's checked in for Schroeder. Bridges against Beasley. Now here's Dinwiddie. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he knocks down the first one. And Johnson drops them both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Beasley finds James. Down low. And it's Walker, that time on the assist by James. He has 7.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
All right, time for an injury report. We've got a chance to check up on Anthony Davis' status. Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Lakers. They're doing everything they can as this looks like a collapsed lung. Obviously, we're all hoping for the best here. And for a team with definite title hopes, it will now be a case of next man up until he can return.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
I mean, a devastating blow, to say the least.
6 on the shot clock. Walker. That one is off. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Bridges down low. Walker covering. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's James, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Back to Walker. Over Finney-Smith. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior. Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line. Russell
against Curry. It's Bridges on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Bridges has got 9.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
The Lakers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Curry nails both of them.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting 34% thus far in this game. Beasley outside. Hachimura, right side. Outside Russell. Can they get it? Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bridges. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Russell.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Walker. Hachimura left side. Here's James. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Now here's Curry. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Now Los Angeles with it. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Beasley against Bridges. Outside Russell. Back to Beasley. Shoots over Bridges. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good whistle there.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Well, when you look at the wing position, how do you feel it's evolved since you played, Smitty?
Well, they've been asked to do more, BA, especially on the defensive end. Mostly wings now are asked to guard 1 through 5 with teams switching a lot. And also a lot of these wing guys are asked to run the offense.
Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Count that bucket. Claxton's got 9.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. James outside. It's stolen by Curry. To the paint. It's stolen by James. Beasley with it. Working on Claxton. Missed inside.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Dinwiddie outside. James with the block.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
The Lakers shooting just 33% so far in this game. Russell to pass to James. Here's Beasley. The kick out to Walker. Let's go with a three. Fires in the triple. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Dinwiddie. Give him 8 points now. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Schroeder comes in for Beasley. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Russell to pass to Hachimura. Here's Walker. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Schroeder. That one's wide left. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Dinwiddie against Russell. Up top, Dinwiddie. He's got 11. And here's Harris outside. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Claxton. Hachimura covering. Here's Claxton. 9 points in the game. Over Hachimura. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
The offense was firing on all cylinders, and that's the exact kind of shot they wanted.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Walker, tightly guarded, and slam dunk by James.
Very athletic move by LeBron on the slam, showing the defense he still can be unstoppable.
Walker with the steal. Pass to Russell. Outside Schroeder. James inside. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game. The Nets have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Dinwiddie, no good.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Picked it out of midair. Harris against Walker. Pass to O'Neal. Over to the left wing. Russell against Dinwiddie. Up and over Russell. Dinwiddie, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's O'Neal. Walker covering. 1:24 left in the third. Here's O'Neal driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. O'Neal's got 8.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
And he gets that one. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Dinwiddie. Some solid defense from James.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside, here's Harris. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The free throw drops for Harris. And Harris drops them both. Here's Russell. 7 points in the game. To the inside. And it's James with the jam.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Dinwiddie against Russell. Pass to Thomas. Back to Harris. And the 3 off target. The Lakers trail. And it's the Lakers on the break. Schroeder finds Russell. Outside Vanderbilt. It's stolen away. And here comes the break. Here's Claxton. And he slams it in one-handed.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And for the Nets, they're shooting at 49% so far in the game. On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Schroeder in at point. To the middle. Good work defensively by James. The Lakers shooting just 37% so far in this one. Here's Beasley. Finney Smith pulls it in. Bridges with it. Takes it inside. Nails the baby hook. And the Nets lead by 13.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And both free throws good for Russell. Brooklyn with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Beasley. And down it goes. 2 points.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Outside Schroeder. Here's Russell. Tipped. And they're running. Pass to Bridges. Soft touch off the glass. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Schroeder. Back to Russell. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
And the Lakers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. The ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Brown, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now Schroeder. Blocked! Beasley against Bridges. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game.
Beasley, the pass to James. To the paint. Here's Schroeder. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists now tonight. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Bridges outside. And he lobs it up.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Schroeder. Now here's Russell. From 12 feet. Schroeder can't get it to go. Bridges against Beasley. Yep, that one goes. Bridges has got 17 points here in the second half.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Well, Los Angeles shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Outside Schroeder. Back to Russell. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Brown. Claxton with a rebound.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Schroeder finds Beasley. Now James over Finney-Smith. And there's James on the assist by Beasley. Beasley's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Beasley. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Beasley outside. Now Russell, covered by Johnson. Out to Schroeder. The 3 from Russell. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. nothing in the second.
From deep, Johnson. Rebound by the Lakers.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. And the Lakers with some changes. Bamba's checked in for Brown, and it's Walker in for Schroeder. The kick out to Walker. Jacks up a three. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Thomas. Guarded by Russell. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. He goes up. Oh, and the jam by James.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
And here's the Mobile One drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
From deep, Johnson. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The shot by Russell, no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Here's Johnson. Second chance effort. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 14 points now in the second half.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Knocks it loose. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And the Nets making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. The kick out to Walker. From outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Russell against Dinwiddie. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Stolen by Russell. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Here's Claxton, covered by Bamba. Outside Finney-Smith, just 4 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Johnson. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. The 3 from Russell. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Finney-Smith. Johnson against Walker. Pass to Claxton. And stolen by Bamba. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
The defense is all over LeBron, so he gets physical to ensure he's fouled while shooting. No one can make headlines like LeBron. There was a ton of buzz when he talked about teaming up with his son in the NBA someday.
You know, whether it happens or not, I think everyone would like to see LeBron and his son play together, Smitty.
B.A., I think it will be one of the coolest things to take place in the league. We've seen it in other sports, but for it to happen in the NBA, it would be awesome.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with this team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Here's Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 19 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Russell against Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. From 17, Walker pulls down the board.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Beasley. Back to James. And here's Walker. Russell with the ball. The three. It's blocked. Shot clock at 3. And he stays with it.
Hard work on the glass gives them back the ball, and they get to milk a little clock here.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie against Russell. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Dinwiddie. Outside Walker. Here's James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close. That's 2 points or a trip to the line.
Both free throws good from James. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Dinwiddie. It's Bridges on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has got 21 points in the game.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
James attacking. It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges against Walker. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Dinwiddie. Give him 23.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Well, Los Angeles shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. And slam dunk by James.
If you give this guy any space whatsoever, he's going to do his best to take advantage.
Russell against Dinwiddie. It's Bridges on the wing. Shoots over Beasley. And it's good. 2 points. And the Nets lead by 13.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Nets.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
Russell finds Walker, fires from deep. It doesn't go for him, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. Johnson with it. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here we go. Here's James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
I love the effort and energy from LeBron. He knows how to turn a steal into a score.
Now Dinwiddie. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you next time.